Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel where we discuss all things narcissism, and this video is going to be about the two sides of a narcissistic person, as we can often believe that it's when the mask slips, and the mask is there to protect them from revealing their true selves, a bit like people show you who they truly are when they don't get what they wanted. However, with a narcissistic person, you live that reality when they treat you so well, and that reality is real because that is also who they are. However, the intentions behind that behavior is revealed more when their mask slips and they don't get what they want. That's not who they are when they're treating you well because they're genuine and thoughtful and kind and caring. That's who they are because they're grandiose, they're arrogant, they have all the charismatic charm, because they're trying to get you to believe in somebody who they are not. It's their admiration seeking face, where they're looking to gain all the attention, where they're looking to get you to believe that you've met the most incredible, amazing person ever, that you are really lucky to have them in your life. And their admiration face, they're going to come on strong with the rewards. They're going to get you those excessive gifts. They're going to take you on those extravagant trips if they can afford to do so. They're going to do what's within their budget. They are going to go all out to take you out, to want to spend time with you. It's going to be a whirlwind romance, and as these things can be similar to a honeymoon period, we often don't back off. We often don't see it as a red flag to slow things down and see them for who they are. And as a narcissistic person in the beginning can listen to you so well, you can feel so heard, you can feel more understood than you have ever been in your life, because they are listening to you, because they are paying attention to you. You can feel like they are genuine as you try to pay attention to people. But often you'll find when you're trying to pay attention to a narcissistic person, things just don't quite add up, things just don't quite match. But as you don't have the information, you don't particularly want to call them out. And if you do ask them questions, they tend to make things up or exaggerate or change the subject or bring it back onto you. And what they want is to know everything they can about you so that they can future fake with you. When you meet somebody and they turn around and say, I want 2 children, and you think, I don't really want any children, then you know from the offset that you're not really going to be a good match before you take things further. However, whatever information you tell a narcissist in the beginning that you want, they're going to use that information against you to mirror who you are as a person. They are selling you, your dreams, your ideas, so that they can future fake with you. So you can think, wow, I've met someone who really gets me and really wants the same sort of things out of life. This can really be something here. And they're going to offer all those false promises. Not that you'll recognise their false promises, because at the time it's an event to take place in the future. So they're going to promise to do all those things with you. And you'll find later down the line, you don't want to let them down because you do care about them and you believe that they wanted the same things as you. They're always going to be there for you. Any trouble that's going off within your life, they're going to be there to support you because they thrive off drama. They will create conflict behind your back and then be there to rescue you. They'll be there full of flattery. You'll often find that all the things that they once loved about you, once they've got you where they want you, and their rivalry face comes out, their envious face comes out, they try to take all these things away from you. They start to invalidate who you are as a person. They start to devalue you. And their envious face is when they're not getting their own way, when they're not getting what they wanted, when they see you doing something that they don't want you doing, when they're not getting their own way. And this is when they can start triangulating you with people to isolate you from people, because once they've got you isolated from support, it's easier for them to manipulate you. So this is when they can start claiming that your family interfere too much, and as they've led you to believe that they're such a caring, genuine person who's always going to be there for you, you don't question them, you question your family and think, yeah, maybe my family do interfere too much, when it's your family that's actually caring and trying to point out who this person that you can't recognise might be toxic for you because they're being so amazing towards you. They can claim that they don't trust that friend of yours, that they're such a good judge of character. And as they've treated you so well, you believe that they are a good judge of character. And when they're not getting their own way, they come out with all these pity plays so that you don't recognise who they are. Instead, you feel sorry for them. You want to help them. You want to support them. And anytime you try and call them out on anything, they shift the blame over to you. So you're the one that's left questioning and doubting who you are and your actions and not what they're doing to you. Not only do that, they also set the environment. So they will purposefully flirt with someone in front of you, and then when you try to call them out on this, instead of having a two-way conversation, they'll just accuse you of being insecure and jealous so that you doubt and question yourself. They plant those seeds in your mind and then they watch them grow. Whereas with a genuine person, someone might just be flirtatious and you might not feel jealous because they're a genuine person and they've just got a flirtatious character. And if for whatever reason you do feel jealous and you go to speak to them, they would make you feel so secure, not insecure. Narcissistic people are good at this in the beginning. They're good at making you feel secure in the beginning. However, again, once they've got you where they want you, they will make you feel insecure. And somebody who cares about you would not want to see you feeling insecure. They'd want to reassure you as you'd want to reassure them. They're going to ask you to do things, and whenever you place a boundary, they're going to accuse you of being awkward or selfish or stubborn or making it all about you, which is their projection, because they are some of the most awkward, selfish, stubborn people that are entitled and believe everything should be about themselves. So you're the one that thinks, oh, perhaps I ought to do that. Maybe I am being a bit selfish, because you don't want someone who you believe to be so amazing to think so poorly of you. Or they just disappear on you, so you're concerned for their welfare, so that you're ruminating about what you said, what you did, what's happening, why is it all going wrong, so that you chase their friends and family to say, hey, have you heard from, are they okay, so that they can claim to their friends and family that you're the one that's obsessed with them, you're the one that's bitter, you're the one that's too much, you're the one that's going crazy, so that they can gain the admiration from their friends and family of putting up with you, not recognising. So their friends and family can't recognise what they're doing to you. You can get really close with some of their friends and family. However, as soon as their friends or family fill you in on too much information about who the narcissist is that contradicts what the narcissist has said, and you go and speak to a narcissist about this, you can guarantee the narcissist is going to come on strong, and that friend or family member that you got on with so well at the beginning, all of a sudden that relationship is going to be fractured, and it's going to be coming from words that the narcissist tells the both of you so that they can divide and conquer, so that you can stop finding out information about the narcissist. When the envious face comes out, they want to see you fail. They want to see you destroyed. They want to see you in bits, because it's easier for them to tear everybody else down than it is to build people up. Because when people are perceived by a narcissist to be doing better than the narcissist takes offence to this. They feel envious, so they seek to sabotage. So yes, there is two very different sides to a narcissistic person. There's the admiration-seeking face, where they're looking for the adoration and the praise and the attention, and that comes from their grandiosity and their arrogance and their sense of entitlement. And then there's their envious face, where they're looking to punish people, in a manner where they can get away with their behaviour, which is often why they gaslight, when they are envious of you, when their sense of entitlement isn't getting met because they're preoccupied with getting everything their own way. It's quite easy to spot a narcissistic person when you say no to them and you can just watch their behaviour. However, you can say no to a genuine person and their behaviour might alter. However, it doesn't necessarily become toxic or abusive. They might just need a bit of time out to gather their thoughts, and then they'll come and talk to you and say, hey, I was a little bit hurt that you said this and you weren't there, but I get you were busy, so fair enough, water under the bridge. And then you communicate with each other and get to understand each other better, and they don't necessarily expect you to just jump to their demands. Narcissistic people are going to communicate with you. They're going to go all out to gaslight you, to make out that all the issues are your fault so that they can continue exploiting you. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.